Any advice on how to silence the the voice within yourself that you're helpless, or the voice that comes up in tough decisions where you'll feel this is above you? I feel like, for instance, in my situation, I'm for the first time like encountering challenges such as like fundraising, all these kind of things. These are foreign to me, and sometimes I grew up in special circumstances. But my mother, for instance, didn't have a lot of money sometimes in her life, and I feel like sometimes when you listen enough to a certain radio tune, it becomes part of your own psyche, and it gets played in those kind of circumstances in a way. How did you manage to take charge of the remote control of your psyche, and what advice would you give to a leader who battles hopelessness or self-doubt or low
Well,
self-efficiency in those moments?
yeah, well, I mean, there's two answers here. That the harder part is how do you manage your success when you realize it's just me. I'm not nearly as good as anybody thinks I am. And they had the name for it now is imposter syndrome. But when I started feeling it, it hadn't been invented yet, and I had nowhere to turn. I didn't understand it myself, and I walked around feeling, I don't know, for over a year like a fraud. Like I'd hit the success way ahead of my time. As I said, I went from obscurity to sudden, relative fame in an industry. And that's when the voice in my head was, "You're not this good. You're a fraud." And tomorrow is the day everybody's going to figure it out. And it was interesting because after about a year of it, it just kind of dissipated, and I stopped hearing the voice. I toughed through it, and I'm not sure that's the best way. Now you can talk about it. It's got a name, it's got a label. You can acknowledge it, and people who've been through it, which is probably most successful people, will tell you it's a phase. You just accept it. But in terms of the rest, and it's hard. It's one of the things you accept when you are the leader is there are going to be hard nights when you scratch your head and you wonder if you did the right thing, and you just hope you did. And sometimes those days turn into weeks, months, and even years. Uh, but you just, it's the hard part of being a leader is you're going to have that period of potential self-doubt, and the feeling that you're in the wilderness. And to me,